Hey there YouTube lovers, my name is BB8 and today I'm going to pay a tribute to a game franchise that was technically my childhood, and technically this is the hardest tribute to a game series I'd ever have to pay since I paid tribute to Gino back in December. I know, Skylanders is quite a bit random to bring up on the channel, because recently Skylanders.com had been deleted. So of course, I did want to pay a tribute to the series with a Portal Master collection we could have had this year if they didn't kill off the franchise. Like, I did want to pay tribute with a New Foes Appeared episode as well, but of course that character didn't win the vote. Now let's get into it, shall we? So when you first boot the game, it'll just come up with the intro like past games, like the Activision logo and stuff, and the Toys for Bob logo with Trigger Happy breaking out of a figurine, and of course it will show the logo, Skylanders the Portal Master Collection, but when you press the A button, or X if you're on PlayStation, it will pop up with this menu. Obviously it would be better quality than this, but will include all 6 games in the collection, and a collection tab of all the characters you collected, which means this game won't require figurines at all, which means all the characters from past games would end up being digital this time. So, say if I selected Spyro's Adventure, for example, it would pop up with the release year and the characters unlocked in this game being compatible in all the games. Like, for example, characters unlocked in Spyro's Adventure is compatible in all games. So if this was Giants, it would say characters unlocked here are compatible with all except Spyro's Adventure. And of course, you get 4 save files per game. And how would you unlock the characters? That is a tricky one. The way you would unlock different characters is either finding their soul gems or using in-game gold to buy different characters. But that might be harder for some characters, only because characters such as Terrafin, Slam Bam, Ghost Roaster, Sunburn, Popthorn, and Wind Up were all included in adventure packs. So obviously they'd have to charge more for the adventure packs, only because it includes a character, some items, and a new level that you can play through. And how would it work for the characters that were included with the starter packs? Of course, once you boot up one of the games, once you boot up Spyro's Adventure, you would unlock Trigger Happy, Spyro, and Gilgrunt like you could in the original starter pack. And of course, this would be a problem for Hammer Slam Bowser and Turbocharged Donkey Kong, only because they were exclusive to the Nintendo platform, and they would both be Switch exclusive characters. I apologize to Xbox, PlayStation, and PC consumers but both would be exclusive to the Switch version of the game. And this would work the same way for traps, vehicles, and creation crystals. You can just buy them with in-game gold. And how did each character work again? I've already spilt the beans, but here's T-Rex from Giants, for example. So T-Rex would end up being compatible in Giants, but kind of like in the original games, he won't be compatible in Spyro's Adventure. And that leaves the problem with characters with more than one variant. So, for example, Gilgrunt, throughout the entire series, has 5 variants, like Spyro's Adventure, Giants, Swap Force, Trap Team, as well as Superchargers. Gilgrunt has upgraded movesets throughout the games. So, this would literally scrap Light Cores, Series 2s, and Legendaries as a whole. Because of course, they can cramp all the Light Cores, the Series 2s and everything into one character. You don't need more than one variant in an all-digital Skylanders game. And what would the game look like, graphics-wise? So here's footage from Spyro's Adventure, and on the right is footage from Trap Team. So Spyro's Adventure, pretty much all of them will be upgraded in graphics, as well as you can use all the movesets if the character has more than one variant, no matter which game you're using. So you can get Gilgrunt's Superchargers moveset in Spyro's Adventure. And when could have this game released? This game could have released in October of 2021, because it's the 10th anniversary of Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. But at the end of the day, Activision doesn't really care about the series anymore, and is just paying attention to Crash Bandicoot and the next Call of Duty game. So this game would retail for $59.99 and $49.99 in the UK. The reasoning for this is all the games are old games, but cramping all 6 into one collection, you'd have to charge this much. And would be on platforms like PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox Series X/S, and PC. So guys, what did you think of my idea for a Skylanders Portal Master Collection that could have happened if they didn't kill off the series? So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and turn the notifications on. Finally, don't forget to leave a comment when you've subscribed. And one more thing, Skylanders has now been added to pretty much my childhood graveyard. And I didn't even outgrow these games either. The games literally just closed down, or were killed off by their developers. Even though the Skylanders franchise is technically dead, the only thing I can do now is go on eBay and roam and find the Xbox 360 versions of the first 2 Skylanders games and literally just play them. That's the only thing I can do now. And of course, thanks to this is technically one of my first Nintendo games I've talked about on the channel, which means I am going to talk about Minecraft and Overwatch on the channel very soon. So stay tuned. BB8 out.
If I